Hi and welcome back to my channel, or welcome if you are new. If you are new and you like makeup, beauty, hair or hauls, then please consider subscribing. So for today's video, I am going to be reviewing some of the new collection from Makeup Revolution with It. So I grabbed the bigger eyeshadow palette and I also grabbed the lip stain as well. There were some other bits in this collection. I think there was another eyeshadow palette. There was like a balloon, like a red balloon sponge. There were some, I can't remember if they were aqualiners or like paints, like face paint type things, and some other bits as well. But I just grabbed these two. So if we start off with the eyeshadow palette first, this was £19.99. I think that's quite expensive for Makeup Revolution personally, but you know, there we go. So the actual packaging looks like this, which is pretty cool. It is really cool packaging. And then the actual palette itself is like this. So we've got kind of like the paper boat here. And then we have this metallic like dripping blood here and the It logo just there and SS Georgie just here as well. I'll be honest, I don't know an awful lot about the film It because I am absolutely terrified of clowns. Because of the film, because I can't remember what it was. I think it was at a sleepover or something when I was younger, like too young, and they put it on, and from then on I've been absolutely petrified of clowns. So I haven't seen the chapter 2 version or anything like that. I've heard it's really good, but yeah, I just can't watch it. But this is the colour story just here. It does look nice. I think that this is quite relevant to the film. Yeah, the pans are quite small. They are kind of like little rectangles, which again, for a £19.99 or a £20 palette, I do think, you know, I'd expect the pans to be a bit bigger. And there's 18 pans in here as well. I must say, I really like these two colours here though. The kind of the burgundy sort of mahogany red and then the purpley one underneath it. They look absolutely stunning. I might use those. Right, so we'll give them a quick swatch. Okay, so here are the swatches. These aren't too bad actually. The shimmers were really nice, apart from this, whoops, oh God, apart from this one here. That one was really tricky to swatch for some reason. Whether it was the part of the arm that I was trying to do it on, because I was kind of trying to cram them all on. I'm not sure, but yeah, that one was a bit tricky. But the rest are really nice. There was a couple that really stood out, being this kind of really nice raspberry shade just here, and also this one just here were really nice to swatch. But yeah, no, they seem fine. Okay, so I'm going to start off by going into the shade Crave, which was that really nice deep purple at the bottom just there. So I'm going to pop this one into my crease. So we'll start off by kind of stamping it and then we'll blend afterwards. So this is going on the kind of outer 2/3 of my crease. I have to say, for a purple so far, it seems to be going on pretty well. Okay, so then I'm just going to take my brush and what's left on it and we'll just blend that through. That has actually blended really quite nicely. Yeah, there's no patchiness at all. Yeah, it was pretty effortless, to be quite honest with you. So to blend that out further, I'm going to go into the shade Boat, I think, which is this kind of, I don't know really, this brownie shade just here. I suppose it's a bit of a khaki shade really. So I'm just going to use that, as I say, just around the edge, just to help to blend this purpley shade out. It's a really nice colour actually, the purple, like really nice. So like that, again, that's worked really nice. It's a really nice colour actually to blend that out. It's made it nice and soft. So obviously we've got that one that I've just done compared to the one that I haven't yet. So then on the outer part of my lid just here, I'm going to go into Stranger, I think, which is this kind of reddy toned brown sort of colour. It's a bit of a mahogany, I suppose, or like a burgundy shade. So again, that's picked up really quite nicely on the brush. So as I say, I'm going to concentrate this on kind of like the outer part of my lid here. It's a really nice deep shade. So like that. I have to say, where it's blended in with that purple, it's made a really nice kind of like dark red, almost claret sort of wine colour, and it's stunning. So yeah, that is really nice shade. And then on the inner part here, I'm going to go in with a shimmer, and I'm going to go for Circus, I think, which is the one right in the middle. So it's this one just here. It's a really nice kind of antique-y gold shade, I would say. Picks up pretty nicely on the brush. Yeah, it does. It goes on nice with the brush. So as usual, what I'll do is I'll kind of map out where I want it with the product on the brush, and then I'll go in with my finger. It's quite a kind of like, when it's on, it's like a reddy, yellowy, orangey gold almost. It's really nice. It kind of reminds me like fire or something like that. Okay, lovely. Really like that shimmer. And then on the underneath, I'm going to go into, I think I'm actually going to go into, I can't decide between this one or the khaki shade that I used. I think I might go between the two. So between this one, which is Georgie Denborough, and this one just here, so the khaki shade Boat. Let's see how this goes. I don't know, it's going to be a bit too orange now it's on the brush. A little bit. What I think I might do is, with what's on there, I'm just going to take that on that outer part. And then I'll go straight in just to the khaki and kind of blend it through. So we've got this one here now, and I'm just going to take that through and just kind of blend that through instead. Okay, so I'm just going to go away and pop some mascara on, and then we have the lip stain to try out. This looks really interesting. Okay, so that's that all done. So next we're going to go on with the lip stain. This isn't at all what I expected it to be, but it's kind of, it's not a bad thing. I just was not expecting this at all. So this, we have a fly. So we have, and now we have a cat. It's all kicking off. So yeah, we have the IT logo on the bottle just here, and then we have Time to Float on the lid here as well. But this is like, can you see that? It's like proper liquid. And I wasn't expecting that. I thought it was going to be, you know, like a gloss or a liquid lipstick or well, a stain. So I don't know how I'm really going to kind of... It doesn't really have much of a smell. It's just kind of like a little bit chemically, really. So I don't know if I kind of swatch it on my hand. It's like that. So it's like a real red. Yeah, so I'm giving it a good scrub with a wipe, and then it kind of just leaves a stain, which is, yeah, absolutely fine. So we'll pop this on. I'm assuming you have to be quite careful with it as well. You wouldn't want to spill this, put it that way. Yeah, it's obviously supposed to look like blood, which is pretty cool. I'm going to put that down because I'm clumsy. Actually, it does have a smell. I think it's cherry, but you know, like that kind of chemically cherry smell. Like, because cherries don't really have a smell, do they? Okay, so that's how it looks. So it's like that. So it's very red, like a real cherry red. And I do like it. I do think it's a really nice colour, and it's obviously going to leave that kind of stain on your lip afterwards as well. I can imagine it would be quite drying over time, so you probably need to put like a balm or a gloss or something over the top of it. But it is actually, yeah, it's a nice colour. Only thing is, it's like round the middle. Can you see? It's all like gathering. Or if I lick my lips. It's still there. So, yeah. But no, I do think it's nice. It was actually easier to apply than I thought it would be, but you have to be so careful with it. Like I say, if you knock that bottle over onto like a beige carpet or something, you're screwed. That'll stain that, so be careful. Okay, so here is the finished look, and I actually really like how this has turned out. I really do. I like the eyes. I absolutely love the eyes, actually. The two shades that I used, which were the ones that stood out to me at the beginning, the kind of deep purple and the mahogany shade, blended together so beautifully. And yeah, that boat shade, that khaki one, was really nice for blending out the edges as well. But that shimmer really surprised me because I thought it was going to be like a real antique gold. But when it's on, it's like I say, it's like fire. It's like reddy, orangey, yellowy. Stop it. Nala. Sorry, cat scratching my bed. Yeah, and I absolutely love it. I think it looks really nice. I still feel that £20 for the palette is a little bit on the pricey side compared to kind of some other higher end palettes that you can get for a similar price range. But I understand that obviously there's licensing and all that kind of thing behind it. You know, there's like overheads and stuff. So maybe that's why. But yeah, but you know, it is a lovely palette. And obviously if you're wanting it for a collection or, you know, you're really into the film or anything, then I would recommend it. And yeah, the lip stain's really nice as well. Let's have a look. Yeah, see, there's nothing coming off at all. So yeah, it obviously does leave quite a nice stain on there, which is going to, you know, last you however long. So yeah, I do think it's nice, and it's a nice colour as well. So as always, the product shown in today's video, I will link in the description box below for you, along with any discount codes as well. Other than that, I hope you enjoyed watching, and if you did, please give me a thumbs up, and I'd really appreciate it. It means the absolute world to me. If you did enjoy watching this video, and you would like to see more content from me in the future, and you would like to subscribe to my channel. Until then, thanks for watching. Bye!